Today we have a Corsair K70 LUX RGB, and as you can see, it's a bit dirty. So what we're going to do today is we're going to clean this as much as possible. And we'll start by removing all of the keys. You can find this design in the video description. It's quite useful when taking out the keys. There we go, the keys have now been taken away. We can now vacuum this area to get all of the loose stuff. We'll go ahead and remove this. Now this can be washed. Now comes the part that you need to decide if you want to open this thing and clean the insides. For the most part, I would advise against it, unless you've gotten like juice or a soda inside of your keyboard. It's not really worth it, since the way that this is constructed is that these are attached to the PCB from the underside. So since these integrate into this front plate and also the PCB, which you can see here, you can't actually get more than pretty much the backside off. So we're not going to do that this time. We're only going to clean the rows, and then we're going to clean all of the keys. Isopropyl alcohol. Now that is as clean as we're going to get it, we're going to move into the keycaps. Next, we're just going to submerge all of these in some soap and water and let them sit for a couple of hours. And then we're going to clean them by hand. Now that the keycaps are in water, we'll just massage them a bit to get them to move. And as we can see, they're already cleaning themselves up. Now we're going to let them sit for a while. Now that the keys have had some alone time, we'll go ahead and try to see how much we can get off the surface by just swirling them around. Then we're going to rinse them and see how they look afterwards. Since there's some stuff stuck in the big ones, we'll take out the toothbrush and brush them. Now most of the ones that I could find have been rinsed with the toothbrush, so I'm going to go ahead and use clean water to rinse all of these, and then we'll come back. Here are the keys. We're just going to take a towel . Put the keys on the towel. And as we can see, we have a broken key. I wonder if we need to fix this thing. We'll turn all of the keys the right way around. Now we can see whether any of them have any stuff on them, which doesn't seem to be the case. So we'll just leave them to dry. And now the only problem one is this one, because it's broken. So I need to check if I can 3D print a new piece here so that this can be used. Now that the keys are dry enough, we are going to go ahead and rebuild the keyboard. Now the only thing left is the T, which is a bit broken, so we need to fix that. And then this keyboard is done.
So here is the T keycap that is broken, and as we can see, only half of the stem remains. So my first thought was that I would scavenge some more material from one of my 3D printed keycaps for my Cyberpunk terminal. Turns out that those didn't work, and it speeded up here so that you can see what I did that didn't work. After that, I then took a 3D printable keycap. I 3D printed it, and I took the stem from that keycap. I then cut it in half, and I stuck the half in. That also didn't work because the cyanoacrylate glue didn't harden even after 1 hour. So the third time that I got to work was that I took the same piece, I whittled it down a little bit with some woodworking tools, and I then placed it back in, and I used my cyanoacrylate hardener that I made myself, which there is a video on my channel. And I got that to work, and I still had to whittle down the piece a lot before I got it to actually fit properly.
That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.